Hi, Al. This is going to be your general reading. We're going to focus on whatever comes out. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you, and then we will clarify as we move through. If you would like to donate, I will include the PayPal link for you when I send the video. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. So I hope you're doing well. So let's see what we have for you. I will also grab you a guidance card at the end from the universe. All right, let's do one more. Oh. Okay. So let's get started. This one's for Al. Maybe a brand new beginning and truth coming, so we'll see. All right. First card out in your current position is there's a victory involved. This is like you wanting a victory, you wanting marriage. I'm not sure where you are on your path. You're wanting victory, but your challenge here is balancing something out. In your gut, you are possibly doing some waiting, some contemplating, kind of looking at the things that you've been through or the things that you've been working on, and kind of waiting for those things to pay off, in some sort of way. In the past, there was an emotional new beginning, either for yourself or with someone else, but cups represent our emotions and the love that we share with one another, and this is being divinely given to you from the universe as a fresh new start emotionally. In your mind's eye here, you've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is knights are messengers. This is someone or something that is coming in rather fast, wanting to communicate really fast, sometimes a little too rashly, but we will see. In your immediate future, you've got the Four of Cups. This is, I'm looking at these two cups, one in the past, one in the future. And the one in the past is the brand new beginning. But when in the future, there's some sort of offer that's coming in for you to remember this cup, maybe? And it's like, I don't want to. You're kind of sitting in a space where you're not taking any offers. I feel like it's got to do with balancing out whatever success that you're wanting in your current position. It's like you're wanting success here. In your gut, you're waiting for those successes to come to fruition. And in your mind space, it's like, I want them now. I want them fast. And then it's like, there is some type of love offer or emotional offer coming into you in the future, but it's not the one that you want, or maybe it's not the one you want, but whatever it is, it's something that you're not wanting to entertain, I guess. In your subconscious, you're wanting to possibly walk away from something. There's a lot of emotion here. You've got the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here, but also knowing that just because there's a lot of emotion doesn't mean that it's for my highest good. So it's kind of stepping away. In your emotions, you've been kind of working through this very slowly but surely. working to some sort of tangible offer, or some sort of, it's like it's all been emotional up until this point, and I the challenge is balancing out the pentacles, and balancing things out either financially or within a relationship. But it's been happening slowly, so that you can wrap your mind around it, I think. So what we have in your hopes and fears, I'm going to shift everything over a little bit, make sure you can see it. Hopes and fears is the Hierophant. So the hopes and fears is like, the Hierophant can speak to marriage. It can speak to our divine and spiritual path. It's also a card of change. I feel like what scares you here is whatever sort of change, because I'm not sure if there's marriage involved. I'm not sure if it's just money that we're talking about, or if it's just your spiritual path. But there's some sort of change that's happening that both excites you but scares you at the same time. So we'll get more on that. I apologize. That was my stomach. And in your, oh my gosh, and in your immediate future, or sorry, your outcome card is the Three of Pentacles. This is, I'm getting studying from this. I'm getting learning, and I'm getting working together with others and community to move forward on this path. All right, so that's your basic cross, and I'm going to pull clarifiers on each of these cards now for you, and we will get further involved. So you're listening to your intuition. You're a bit at a step, you're kind of at, you're getting enlightened on something, listening to your intuition, wanting a victory here, and manifesting your way through your current position. Something came in that gave you a lot of emotional happiness here. It was a brand new start in the past, and now you're wanting a victory or a marriage, or you're manifesting everything. Even though you don't have all the answers yet, you're still manifesting exactly what it is that you're wanting. Your challenge is balancing it out. Okay? And really, this is, for me, this is looking like family or a relationship. It's like huge changes has come in due to wish fulfillment regarding family. Huge changes. It's like out with the old ways of doing things and in with the new. No more breadcrumbing. I need equal give and take here. And I feel that you're working very diligently on a successful outcome, because it is wish fulfillment. It is happiness. It is balance. But whatever was imbalanced in the past needs to be balanced now to have the success that you're wanting. And I feel that here, if anything comes towards you in the future that is unbalanced, that isn't your wish fulfillment, I feel like you're just not going to have time for it. Death card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Pisces, possibly a Gemini, or these could be in your chart as well. So at your root here, you're waiting on something. You're waiting. Whatever this relationship is, I mean, it says the Lovers on the card, but whatever connection we're talking about, is keeping you feeling stuck, and I feel that you're wanting to move to a calmer place inside of this. And I feel like you're waiting, reflecting, and looking at things right now to decide how you want to do that. Because subconsciously here, we have you thinking about walking away. And then in your gut, you're sitting here feeling stuck and also wanting to move to calmer waters within some type of connection. So in the past, the emotional beginning, there's lots of water here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I feel that in the past, there was a decision that needed to be made with regard to offering your cup of love to someone, something, however this is resonating. You were offering your emotional, you were offering your emotions to the situation. You know, you were trying to balance things out. You were using restraint. You were allowing divine timing to kind of play itself out. And you felt like you were guided here. You know, you were deciding whether or not you were going to offer yourself. But I feel like you did. I think you make the decision to trust. And now in your headspace, things are moving a little fast, maybe a little dramatic. People are holding back information, maybe watching. But I feel like you're standing strong. It's like you're holding back. You're kind of looking at the chaos and the drama, kind of trying to stay away from that. But you're really wanting to come in now to balance stuff out and with a clear message. I mean, we at the bottom of the deck, I can't look past this. It's like whereas things were emotional in the past, I feel like now it's more of a focus on truth, and that's when the happiness can come out. It's like the truth of the matter is what you're trying to get to. And yes, there's been bickering, yes, there's been arguing, yes, there's been drama in the way that even you talk to yourself about the situation. But I feel like you're trying to quickly stabilize the situation. Again, with the balance, it's like the King of Pentacles is someone who's abundant, who is stable, who is grounded, who has their money together, who knows their worth. You know, very earth energy. And I feel like that's what we're kind of rushing toward, is something more stable and holding back from something that is dramatic. So in the immediate future, Four of Cups, Chariot, Fool, the Star. Wow. Okay. Unless the offer is bringing you happiness and is exactly what you're wishing for and wishing to have movement toward, I feel that you're not accepting it because you now know your worth within whatever this is. It's like you know that you're in charge to steer your chariot in the direction that you want to go, and possibly where you want to go is to this brand new start, opening your chest to the world and saying, I'm ready to start over. I like throw all caution to the wind, take the leap of faith, and head toward your wish. Because we've got the wish showing up in your current position as like a minor kind of arcana situation. And then as we move into the future, the wish becomes stronger. And it sets you out on this fool's journey toward your star. That's wonderful. I feel like you're gaining your stability back. You're kind of holding back from the drama, and you're doing this really quickly. It's like whatever's kept you stuck, you're moving away from. In the past, you might have been a little unsure about, giving to something, but I feel that you did anyway. And now it's got you feeling a little stuck and wanting to walk away. Subconsciously, you got your defenses up. your cycle's ending so that something new can begin. And I feel like you're ready to present this offer of how you're going to do this. Things in your emotions have been kind of moving slowly toward, yeah, I feel like you're laying the hammer down because it's too anxious. It makes you too anxious. It makes you sit in your head, and it's like, I don't want to be there. It's like you need to make a final judgment about whatever is played out here. The Tower is about, fast change that comes in out of nowhere and needing to make a judgment call on that. Or this is, a slow awakening process that is kind of given you some anxieties. But again, it's still knocking you on your feet, and it's like, I need to make a final judgment call on what I have been awoken to. It's like, I can't unknow what I know now. Your hopes and fears, it's like you're working on this ending and getting out of a situation. I'm calling this upper levels of, or higher levels of commitment with the Hierophant. It looks like you're just trying, whatever you've been committed to, looks like that cycle is coming to an end. With the World card, with the Ten of Swords, it's like you've kind of been beaten down here, both with your mind, with your earthly stabilities, you're trying to balance back out. Yeah, it feels to me that you just want out of the situation, and you want to move to a more peaceful place where you're working with community, or learning new things and new people. It seems like expansive energy. Yeah, you want the Ten of Cups. You want emotional satisfaction, and whatever this isn't doing so. Yeah, you want your soulmate energy either back, or you want it, but your outcome ends with the Hermit. So now is the time to get clear about the things that you want, and the direction that you want to take your life, and shine the light on those things to move down the path toward your star. Because I feel like this is what this is all about. It's like I've done this one thing. It felt good at the time. Now I need to balance my life back out, and I need old ways to die and new ways to begin, so that I can take this leap of faith and move toward my ultimate wish fulfillment. And what that looks like is like you're learning. Excuse me, that's the phone, and it's going to ring for a second. I feel that you're learning about your ultimate wish, and you're wanting to move toward enlightenment about a certain relationship. And you just want it to be truthful. The Hermit is about inward looking and inward, reflection, so that you can come to terms with exactly what it is that's been going on. And I think that you already know how you feel, which is that you would rather walk away from this cycle so that a new cycle can begin. You're headed toward major stars, major dreams, goals, aspirations, and whatever's been holding you back and keeping you stuck, you're now moving away from that and on to something better. And with the Hermit, I feel like now is the time of deep contemplation about how to do so. But I mean, you've got the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles working together. It's like your outcome is wonderful. It is more balanced, I will say that. If this is the same situation, if this situation is all the same thing, it's like I'm either walking away from the old so that something new can come in, or I'm walking away from how we used to do this to a new way of doing this because I'm now ready to make sure that I get what I want here. And I feel like you get those answers and this truth and this happiness and escape this devil energy because the sun is covering it, you know? Escaping the toxicity by through deep contemplation about what it is that you truly want and not allowing stuck energy to, you know, play a role here anymore. So I'm going to get some guidance for you and see what the universe has for you, and then we will be done. One more. Okay, this message is for Al. What guidance do we have for Al? Wow, very fast. You have two, so I will read them both to you. I normally just do one, but we will see what we've got. 48 and 29, so the 48 is a 12, which breaks down to a 3, and 29 breaks down to 11, which is a 2. So it's like 2 to the 3, so we'll start with the 2, and we'll move to the 3. So you've got the Journey and the Sorcerer. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is the most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. This is what I'm saying. You know, this little boat down here, I think that you're taking it to move somewhere to calmer waters, you know, and if that means physical distance, this card is about physical moving, you know, like I'm physically moving to a better place, whether it's in my mind or physically. So that's cool. The Sorcerer, let's see what the last and final guidance is for you. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs and around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside of you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Yeah. Again, new truth is on the horizon. Happiness and the sun comes out to play. And it's going to take this devil energy away with how you've been talking to yourself and how you've been exploring your options. Because now's the time of truth, less anxieties, stepping up, choosing a direction, and just going for it. So that's what I have for you, Al. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. And if you ever want to do it again, just let me know. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.